I was at Jose Gonzalez Channel's podcast where the topic of communication was being discussed, but as sometimes it happens, it derails into the contentious topic of flat Earth and their perspective and horizons. Notwithstanding that they will never acknowledge that perspective always brings objects upwards, they try a new definite proof that will destroy the globe Earth, as they call the real model of our planet. And suddenly one of them said something like this.
Gentlemen, with all due respect, if somebody plays the video I posted, you're all gonna start crying. I have the most devastating video. I dare somebody to play it.
Walk that back now, Dean. That's ridiculous.
Is that Nathan Thompson singing? Because yes, I will cry.
Dean, were you kidding? Please tell me.
No, this is a 1 foot observation, and you can see further than 9 miles. I'd like somebody to address that, please, because we're just talking la 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 here. I have the most devastating video ever taken.
Where did he post it?
And then later on, when he was showing the video, this is what happened.
Well, don't have
Now explain that, somebody.
Do you know how tall an oil platform is?
No, can I just leave that image on there? Explain that. Right, SE Montreal, can you see the cranes on that, yes or no?
The cranes have nothing to do with this dress.
Please
We're
answer that.
talking
No,
about-
this is deep.
Yes, I see the cranes, yes,
Okay,
yes.
so my question here to you is, do those cranes represent what we would consider reality? As in geometric reality, what is?
Listen, I know where you're trying to go here. This is not the issue. We're not talking cranes. Nobody made a claim about the cranes. Listen up.
So the point here is those cranes are manufactured with steel and they do not bend like that. And they do not bend like that at the other side as well. So regardless of distance, regardless of secular refraction, I now know that all this wavy jelly is not what these things are made out of. Therefore, I'm not actually looking
You're being
The waves that I saw there, they were at least a foot, and he's above the waves. So he's above a foot.
Right. So let's just say it's 2 feet to be fair. At 2 feet, I believe you would see the distance to the horizon would be something like 1.3 or 4 miles. If this crane is 9.41 miles and you can see the horizon past the crane, the horizon is past 9.41 miles when it should be 1.3 miles.
exactly game over.
So it's game over. Well, let's see about that. Let's analyze the video used by flat earthers to prove that the Earth is flat. Well, there you have it. That was the video. So we then use the names that he put on his videos, although he doesn't give us any coordinates. And the name of the beach that he's at. There are many beaches in California that has the same name, we were able to find it. And we were also able to find in Wikipedia the name of the Elwood oil field. Although in that article the distances are shorter and different than what he was mentioning, we went ahead and used Google Earth, and we were able to corroborate by moving the places that will give those numbers. We found a place that matched his location. Another thing that you can see in the video is that although the cranes over the platforms look very bent upwards, just like refraction bends a pencil upwards when it is in water, and even somebody in the podcast identified that very important detail, showing that there is a very high refraction level, you can see that in the video they use a very simple Earth curvature calculator, which does not take into account refraction. And of course, it will give them that most of these platforms could not be seen. But when you use an advanced calculator that takes into consideration the refraction of the atmosphere at sea level and use a standard refraction, not an extreme one such as the one we can see, the numbers match what we are seeing in the video. But the worst part of this video for flat earthers is that this video proved the Earth curvature. Once you take a screenshot of a wide-angle panorama of the horizon and then compress horizontally that screenshot, you can easily see the curvature of Earth. So, in the end, thank you, flat earther, you have shot yourself in the foot again.